Morning, welcome to Lucky Speaks. Another controversial subject apparently is all these Tesla things. I haven't seen anything happening in Britain yet, but in case you're not aware, in the United States, the Democrat Party are essentially promoting that people go out and destroy Tesla dealerships, burn down charging stations, attack cars, paint swastikas on them. I mean, it's getting ridiculous. This activism, for the sake of activism, is just sick. They're having a go at Elon because obviously Elon is working with President Trump. He set up the what's called DOGE, which investigates government waste. It looks at all the programs that the government have sanctioned and basically looks to see if these are legitimate things to spend money on. You know, 20 million quid to supply condoms to Gaza and all this rubbish that they found. It's basically just stopping waste, something that all governments could do with doing, and something that President Trump was voted for, you know, on the basis of. This is why people voted for him, because they wanted him to do this. They wanted him to save their tax dollars and make America stronger and more financially stable, because it was going the wrong way. And as a result, all of a sudden Elon Musk has gone from being, because he was a Democrat up until very recently, Elon Musk all of a sudden is no longer the saviour of the world and buy a Tesla, you know, stand up for Trump, stand up against Trump, go for the climate crisis. All this climate crisis is total bullshit, as we know, total rubbish. It's just made to basically make some tax from you. It's not designed to do anything else. There's no such thing as a climate crisis. Mother Nature can control the carbon dioxide in the air. Or at least if we stop chopping the fucking trees down, she would. And we don't need to be doing anything. Carbon dioxide makes up 0.04% of the atmosphere. If it goes below 0.03, we're in trouble. We'll all die anyway. We can cope with it. It was up at 0.08, I believe, they predict during the about 1,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago. So it's not an issue. It's not the end of the world. Exactly, not the end of the world. No pun intended. But Elon Musk, with his electric cars, I'm not a fan, although I'm thinking about buying a Tesla just so I can lie in wait with a big baseball bat to enjoy myself, having my daily cardio, smacking people about who want to attack the car. But no, Elon is now all of a sudden the boogeyman. They're trying to basically destroy him. They think that they're going to destroy him by destroying Teslas and bringing the share price down. Well, Elon only owns 13% of Tesla these days. 87% is separate. People that are going to lose of the private are only the private investors. The big investors are just going to sit with it, but the private investors. And if you imagine, with all the pushing the Tesla's been from the Democrats, really, I would imagine the vast majority of private investors invest in Tesla that are going to suffer from a lower share price, probably liberals and leftists themselves. It's not going to be your typical MAGA person. They're not going to have invested in Tesla until recently. And they'd have had to think carefully about it because the share price was so high at that point in time. The liberals were in there on the ground floor. They're the ones that are going to lose money, big time. So they're not thinking ahead. But at the end of the day, this is terrorism. This is violent acts on behalf of making a political protest, political statement. As such, it's domestic terrorism. President Trump has actually agreed with that. Pam Bondi has come out and agreed with that, the Attorney General of the United States. And I'm afraid these people that are perpetrating this, they forget there's cameras all over these damn Teslas. I mean, you try, all these Teslas, you get cameras in the wings, cameras in the doors, cameras in the mirrors, you name it, they got a camera. So you're going to get nicked, you're going to get caught, and you should be doing a minimum of 10 years to life for destroying a Tesla. What gives you the right to destroy someone else's property? Whether it's at the dealership and you smash the dealership up, you destroy a dealership, or whether you destroy Joe Bloggs' car on the street. Who the hell gives you the right to do so? It's ridiculous. It's as bad as the Black Lives Matter, the burn, loot, murder rubbish that was going on. When they just burnt down neighbourhoods. There's no intention to make anybody's life any better. I mean, BLM never made any Black Lives better. they actually probably drew more attention to the dangers of living in those societies, nothing else. They didn't do anything else. They never ever put any money in there. They were too busy buying mansions. And this protest is exactly the same. It's not going to do anybody any good. There's a lot of people got to be more worried than I am about parking their car in the middle of the street. You know, I mean, my Ferrari, I mean, no one's going to touch that now when they can go along and scratch a Tesla or paint a swastika on the side of a Tesla. That's what they're going to do if they're a left-wing twat. Because that's more their cup of tea now, apparently. And the thing is, these Teslas were, supposedly they're all about the environment, weren't they? But when they burn, they let off more poisonous gases than anything else, any other fire. I mean, fire officers are frightened to death of Tesla fires and electric car fires in general. The noxious gases that come off these things do far more damage to the environment than anything else. So if you're going to go setting fire to them all, what you're doing, you're acknowledging there's no such thing as a climate crisis. You're acknowledging that these things are worthless. They're pointless. They're a waste of time. They're a novelty. And electric cars are a novelty, and there are some fast ones. I don't doubt, there's some plaids that are very fast and all the rest of it. That's great, but they're not really what a car fanatic likes. They've got no noise, no sound, no smell. There's nothing to it. Yes, okay, it goes fast, a straight line. So is a brick up a cliff. I mean, so what? So is a roller coaster. Wouldn't drive one to work, would I? I mean, having a nice car, enjoying a car is something that's very different to the experience of owning an electric car. Like I say, I don't care if people can own one, it doesn't bother me in the slightest, but they're not going to be an enthusiast car at any stage, I would have thought, so, but the leftists are just showing their true colours. There's no such thing as a climate crisis. It's all bullshit. It's designed to part you from your money, and it's designed to take away your freedoms. And just think, someone pointed out the other day, they're pushing into electric cars. We've got computers, you can be controlled from everywhere else. So A, they can switch the bloody things off whenever they feel like it. So if they want to stop your freedom of movement for whatever reason, whether it's because you missed your bills, didn't pay your tax, said something Keir Starmer don't agree with, they can switch the damn thing off and not let you go anywhere. Number two, if the power shuts down, you're screwed. Number three, in cold weather, the battery loses off of its range, which is already pitiful as it is, in even the best ones. And the last thing, do you remember that Mossad were able to turn pagers into bombs at one point, and they killed a load of people by setting their pagers off to fire. So if they can turn pagers and mobile phones into bombs, what do you think they could do with an electric car? Where you're sat on a great big battery pack that already has got the tendency to self-combust, and now someone could potentially rewrite the software and turn it into a bomb. Yeah, great, sounds fantastic. I can't wait to have one. Yeah, not really. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that rant. I've been desperate to say it all morning, and I keep forgetting to ask, but I'm a new channel. Hopefully my things are getting better. I'd love it if people could subscribe, maybe like the videos, maybe even leave some comments, and even if you want to leave some really awful comments about my eyebrows or something, or whatever it might be, you carry on, because I want some engagement. I'd like to know, and I want to know what subjects you want me to rant about, what you want me to research, and as I get better, I'm going to try and sort of learn how to put some videos together that have little clips that I can take piss out of, essentially. I just haven't got a clue yet, so I just know how to use my iPhone, that's about it. All right, thanks very much. Goodbye.